Welcome to Movie Recall. In today's video, we'll be going through the 2023 movie, Hard Feelings. It's time to recall. Let's get started, turn on subtitles, and spoilers ahead. The movie starts and we see a regular guy named Charlie, and as he stands near the pool about to jump, all his friends and classmates go on to chant, "Charlie, no dick." The scene then goes into flashback where we see Charlie as a small kid and he is yet again standing near the pool about to jump, but a kid pulls down his pants and he is naked in front of everyone. All of them see that he has a really small penis, so they start chanting, "Charlie, no dick." This chant has lived with Charlie ever since. He finally goes on to jump in the pool, and when he comes out, a guy named Constantine asked him if he found his penis down there. The teacher comes running and tells Charlie to go wash up. When Charlie is in the bathroom stalls, the other students who bully him, they also get there, and Charlie quietly keeps hiding in the stall. Constantine is upset because a girl named Marlene has apparently ditched him, and the others make fun of him for that, at which Constantine claims that he is the one who ditched her. They leave, and Charlie finally comes out of the stall. When he goes out after getting dressed, he is about to leave on his bicycle, then a girl named Paula comes to pick him up in her car, and he puts his bike at the back of her car and goes away with her. She asks him if he missed her, and he says yes. He then tells her that he needs to be in a choir because his mother says that he has a really good voice and everyone out there should get a chance to listen to his beautiful voice. Charlie then makes his way home where he sees his parents fighting about which compartment in the fridge they should put the yogurt in. His dad has brought a lot of yogurt because it's on sale, and his mother is sick of it as his dad is lactose intolerant, so he becomes intolerable for Charlie's mother at night. Paula also gets home where her mother and a little sister named Phoebe are talking. She enters and her mother asks her how was the school, and she says it was just the usual and goes straight into her room, saying her league is waiting. The next thing we see, she is playing video games on her PS. It is revealed that Paula and Charlie are virgins, but they find solace in each other's company because they happen to share everything with each other. When she is done playing, she receives a dick pic from a guy in her league and she's sick of it. She later goes on to hang out on the roof with Charlie and tells him about it. She says that she should not have to go through all this crap because she's a girl, and Charlie tells her about his own troubles. He tells her that they have posted the video on the internet where they are chanting "Charlie, no dick," and he feels like it is going to be there forever. As they sit there, Paula says that all of a sudden everything seems to have gone really quiet. Charlie agrees, and this is when they are hit by lightning. They are just inches away from it, but they are lucky to have not gotten hit directly by it. None of them is hurt. The next morning, Charlie is sleeping when he has a boner and his dick starts talking to him. He tells Charlie that he is up now and he is not going to go down that easy. Charlie wakes up and is shocked to see that his dick is talking to him, and then his dad walks into the room. His dad asks him if he was masturbating and he says no. His mother also joins in and his dad tells her their son was masturbating. That day, his boner won't go away, and he decides not to take a ride from Paula, who catches up to him on the way to school and tells him that she has been waiting for him for so long. His penis also keeps talking to him in the meantime, and he tries to get away from Paula, who tells him to get in the car with her. He even tries to take a different route, but she still chases him. He then goes on to ride to school through a park, and as he keeps talking to his dick, Paula also realizes what he is doing. His dick then gives him a deal. It tells him that as soon as he has a wild, steamy hormone sandwich with Paula, he will stop talking to him. He tells Charlie that he is the only one holding on to the V card even after high school, so he should just do it now. Charlie, however, says that Paula is his best friend and he does not want to lose her. He tries to hit on Marlene, but she of course has no interest in him. Paula keeps trying to get him to talk to her, but he keeps ignoring her. The bio teacher starts her lecture and his dick keeps talking to him. It even suggests doing it with the teacher, and Charlie loudly tells it to be quiet and then runs out of the class telling everyone that he has to shit, and the whole class laughs at him. Later, he has to sing in front of everyone, and even a group of people from another school has come to attend the event. When he is singing, his dick keeps talking to him, and he ends up getting a boner on stage, and Marlene makes a video of it, posting it on the internet later. Paula then talks to his bullies and tells them that they can at least stop calling him Charlie No Dick now. Charlie runs away and his teachers are really embarrassed. He then starts shouting at his dick, telling him that he is always horny, but he has no idea how to approach a girl, and everyone in the hall hears this conversation. Later that evening, he is with Paula and she tries to comfort him, telling him that they will at least stop bullying him, but he says he does not know how to even show his face at school again. She tries to comfort him by massaging his shoulders, and then ends up asking him if he wants to have a wild, steamy hormone sandwich with her, but he ends up saying no, despite the fact his dick is begging him to say yes. Paula is really embarrassed and things between them become awkward then. Paula goes to the bathroom and it turns out her genitals have been talking to her too. Her vagina has also been asking her to get some, and this is when both Paula and Charlie start arguing with their genitals and Paula leaves. He then makes a deal with his dick, telling it that he is going to try to get some after the finals. Until then, he should stop bothering him, and Dick agrees. The next day, he sees his mom using a dating app and tells his dad about it. He tells him to win her back. When he goes to school, all the students start following him. He has become a social media star now. Everyone wants to take selfies with him. He, however, tries to get away from them. A girl comes to him and his dick tells him that this one looks good. Paula sees Charlie and asks him if things are going to be weird between them, but he assures her that it is going to be fine. Later, Paula and Charlie's genitals keep talking to them. Paula's coochie keeps telling her to get some action. We learned that there was a time when Paula went to a vacation, and when she was about to get some action with a really handsome guy she really liked, she ended up crying and telling him that she missed her dad. He left, saying even her coochie seems weird. Paula has since been thinking that her coochie looks bad, so the coochie makes Paula look at it in the mirror. Paula is now also desperate to get some action. In the meantime, a really hot girl named Francois asks Charlie out, and he hopes to get some action. His dick tells him to get a shave and buy a nice pair of underwear as well. He goes underwear shopping with his mother, who keeps texting random men on the dating app. Meanwhile, Paula's pussy tells her to buy some toys, and she goes to a store where she accidentally picks up a dildo, and two girls from her school see her. She then buys a vibrator and comes home to use it later that night. She and Charlie sit on the roof that night, and they are about to touch hands again, and as their genitals encourage them to do it, they still do not do it, and end up saying that they are best friends, so they cannot be involved like that. Charlie is invited to a party by Marlene the next day, as she is now into him too, and he keeps getting famous while Paula is in a good mood. In the meantime, Charlie's dad keeps sleeping at the office where he works because he is not on good terms with his wife. Charlie is now confused because he has two dates now, Francoise and Marlene. He asks his father, and the man tells him to do them both. Charlie ends up taking Francoise to Marlene's place as his date, and Marlene is of course not happy about that. Constantine, on the other hand, asks Paula out, and both of them end up going to Marlene's party together. When Marlene sees her ex with Paula, it of course does not stand well with her. Later, Francoise and Charlie are dancing, and they go crazy as they have had a lot to drink. Charlie now just starts saying whatever his penis tells him to say. Marlene gets jealous and starts dancing with them. Charlie tells them that he has a big enough penis for both of them, and both Francoise and Marlene share a smile. Paula goes to the bathroom where she overhears two girls talking about her. They now think that she is a sex worker because they saw her at the adult store wearing a very revealing dress. She realizes that her coochie has led her to do bad things, so she decides to go home, but Constantine stops her, takes her to a bedroom, and tells her to let him know what's bothering her. He then goes on to have a wild, steamy hormone sandwich with Paula, but in between, he stops and runs away from there. The next morning, Charlie wakes up with Marlene and asks her if they did it, and she says yes. He, however, does not remember anything. They go to school and everyone respects him now, while Paula is now famous as a school slut at her school. She threatens Constantine that she is going to tell everyone the truth, but he says she can try, but no one is going to believe her. Paula asks Charlie to help her out, but he is too busy enjoying his newfound fame. On the other hand, Marlene and Constantine are flirting again, and it turns out they just started dating other people to make each other jealous. Marlene is caught by Paula when she is making out with Constantine, and when Paula comes to let Charlie know about it, Charlie finally gets a reality check. Paula tells him that she is never going to talk to him now because he was not there for her when she needed him the most. Charlie is now distraught as he has lost his so-called girlfriend and his best friend too. He has been so caught up in all this that he does not even prepare for the exam and ends up failing. He is now angry at his talking penis because he blames it for everything that has happened to him. When he is just about to do it, he notices Paula, who is also about to jump off the bridge. He quickly goes to her and tells her to climb down. They get to talk, and now both of them know that they have been talking to each other's genitals. Paula still doesn't forgive him, and he goes on to see his dad. His dad tells him to keep realizing Paula that he is really sorry for hurting her and that he wants to make it up to her. Charlie tells his dad to not give up on his marriage and leaves. He then goes to see Paula and apologizes to her again. They finally start talking, and he decides that he is going to exact revenge on Marlene and Constantine. Paula says that she is going to help him take his revenge because she herself wants to teach Constantine a lesson too, but she tells him that she is still not going to forgive him for ignoring her like that. They decide to do it on the night of the dance, and the night comes. They go on to discuss their plan, and they decide to get Francoise on their side too. Charlie apologizes to Francoise and she agrees to help them. When Constantine is backstage with Francoise, she seduces him into taking off his pants, and this is when the whole school sees that he has a small wiener, and they all start chanting "Constantino Dick." Paula and Charlie quickly realize that they are doing what bullies do, so they take off their pants and send a message of no shame and no shaming, and the crowd applauds. Later, Paula breaks the light of Constantine's bike for calling her a slut, and Marlene also breaks up with him, so Constantine has been punished. Francoise walks up to Paula and Charlie and offers a threesome. Charlie says that it does sound tempting, but he says no to it, adding that he is saving himself for someone special. This is when he pulls Paula towards him, and they kiss and then proceed to finally have a wild, steamy hormone sandwich, and their genitalia finally stop talking to them. Charlie's mom and dad start going on dates, so their relationship is also getting rekindled now. Charlie and Paula officially start dating, and we see them driving down the road together, and as they drive on, their genitals start speaking to them again, and the two scream. With that, the movie comes to an end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new movie recaps.